Have you ever wondered what happens when a big wildfire roars through a beautiful place like Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada? Well, something surprising popped up in the news recently, and it's all about the people in charge, Parks Canada. They got into a bit of trouble for not being ready for a huge fire in July 2024. This fire was so big, it caused $1.2 billion in damage and burned down a third of the town of Jasper. Let's dive into this wild story and find out what went wrong. First, imagine a forest full of pine trees that got sick because of tiny bugs called mountain pine beetles. These bugs left 577,000 acres of dead, dry trees standing like a giant pile of firewood. That's like a forest bigger than 20 Vancouver cities put together. People warned Parks Canada for years that these trees could make a fire super dangerous, but guess what? They didn't do much to clean up or burn the dead trees safely. And a man named Ken Hodges, who knows a lot about forests, even told them 7 years ago, hey, this could be a big problem. But it seems like Parks Canada didn't listen. How curious is that? Then there's another surprising twist. Parks Canada had less money to spend on stopping wildfires because they cut their budget by a whole 23%. That's like having less money to buy superhero gear to fight a villain. They said they were doing things like thinning forests and planting small fires to keep big ones away. But many people think they didn't do enough. When the fire started, because of a lightning bolt, how wild. Some folks on the internet said Parks Canada blamed it all on climate change instead of admitting they could have done more to stop it. Isn't it interesting how people have different ideas about what happened? Here's where it gets even more wow-worthy. During the fire, Parks Canada made some puzzling choices. They told a team of 50 awesome firefighters with 20 trucks to stay away and not help, even though they were ready to battle the flames. Can you imagine firefighters having to just watch the fire grow? They also sent their own firefighters away, leaving only a few brave volunteers in Jasper to face flames as tall as a 10-story building. People are wondering why they made those calls, and it's got everyone talking. After the fire, Parks Canada is trying to fix things. They're helping people rebuild homes and even planting 5,000 new trees to make the forest healthy again. They're also making new plans to prevent fires in 2025. But lots of people, especially on social media, are saying Parks Canada should have been more prepared. Some even think the government didn't listen to warnings for almost 10 years. It's like a mystery. Why didn't they act sooner? This Jasper wildfire story is like a big puzzle with lots of pieces. Dead trees, brave firefighters, and tricky decisions. It makes us wonder how we can take better care of our forests and towns. That's it for today. Yes, I see you in another one. Till then, bye.